This is a scene from A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams. And this play it was written in 1947, so it's maybe a little dated, but it is an American classic, and I think you're going to see a very wonderful rendition of a scene from it today. In the scene we have Blanche Dubois, who's the heir to a squandered plantation homestead. She's cut from her genteel moorings because they've lost the plantation. She's penniless, jobless, and loveless. And she's come to stay with her sister in New Orleans. She's seeking refuge at the home of her sister Stella. Stella is happily married to Stanley Kowalski, who you may have heard of. He's a very famous character, made even more famous by Marlon Brando's portrayal of him. He's sort of a quintessential new American, and Blanche is not all that crazy about him. This scene takes place the morning after a violent poker game. Stanley has smashed some furniture and slapped Stella around, but then he's repented and become reconciled with her. Blanche, who's been away the whole night, enters in the morning hysterically, and she says she's been half crazy worrying about Stella. Blanche is not to be thwarted. She knows what's right for Stella, and she's going to attack and fight for what she thinks she needs to do to make her sister's life worth living again. In this scene we have Blanche Dubois, played by Katya Smith, and Stella Kowalski, played by Bruna Viola.
Stella? My baby sister.
Blanche, where's the matter with you?
He's left.
Stan? Yes.
Will he be back?
Oh, he's going to get the car greased. Why?
Why? I've been half crazy, Stella. When I found out you'd been insane enough to come back in here, I started to rush in after you.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
What were you thinking of? Answer me. What? What?
Ah, please, Blanche. Sit down and stop yelling, please.
All right, Stella. I will my question quietly now. Why? How could you come back in here last night? You must have slept with him.
Oh, Blanche, I forgot how excitable you are. You are making too much fuss about this.
Am I?
Oh, yes, you are. I know how it seemed to you, and I'm awful sorry. It had to happen. In the first place, one man are playing poker and drinking. Anything can happen. It's a powder keg. Stanley didn't know what he was doing. He was as good as a lamb when I come back.
And that makes it all right?
No, it isn't all right for anybody to make such a roll. But people do sometimes. Why? On our wedding, as soon as we came here, he snatched off one of my slippers and rushed about the place, smashing all the light bulbs with it.
He did what?
He's smashing all the light bulbs with the heel of my slippers.
And you let him? Didn't scream, didn't run?
I was sort of thrilled by it. Eunice, you had breakfast?
Stella, do you suppose I wanted any breakfast?
I think there's some coffee left on the stove.
You're so much upset about it, Stella.
What other can I be? Oh, he's going to get the radio fixed. He didn't land on the pavement, so only one tube was smashed.
And you are standing there smiling.
What do you want me to do?
Pull yourself together and face the facts.
What are they in your opinion?
Stella, you're married to a madman.
No!
Yes, you are. Your fix is worse than mine. Just not being sensible about it. But I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get hold of myself and make myself a new life.
Yes?
Yes, but you've given in. And that is not right. You're not old. You can't get out.
I'm not anything I want to get out of.
What?
I'm sad that I'm not anything I have the desire to get out of. Oh, look at this mess. They went through 2 cases last night. He promised this morning that he is going to quit having these poker parties. But you know how long such a promise is going to keep. It's his pleasure. It's like mine is movies and reads. People have to tolerate each other's habits, I guess.
Stella, I don't understand you. I don't understand your indifference. Is it Chinese philosophy? It cultivated in...
It's what? What?
This! Shuffling about and mumbling. One tube smash, beer bottles, mess in the kitchen. As if nothing out of the ordinary has happened. Are you deliberately shaking that thing in my face?
No.
Stop it! Put this broom down. I don't want to clean up for him.
Then who is going to do it? Are you?
I?
I didn't think so.
Don't you think? If only my mom would function. I need to get hold of some money. That's the way out, Stella. That's the way out.
I think that money is always good to go hold off.
Listen to me. I've got an idea of some kind. Do you remember Shep Huntley? Stella, of course you remember. Of course you remember him. I went out with him at college and wore his pin for a while.
Well?
I ran into him last winter. You know, I went to Miami for Christmas holidays.
No.
Well, I did. I took the trip as an investment, thinking I'd be someone with $1 million.
Did you?
Yes. I ran into him on Biscayne Boulevard, in the dusk, on Christmas Eve. Gazed into his car, it's a convertible. Must have been a block long.
I should think it was an inconvenience in traffic.
He got the oil wells?
Yes, remotely.
Well, he has them all over Texas. Texas is literally spouting gold in his pockets.
Oh my.
Well, you know how indifferent I am to money. I think of money mostly in terms of what it does to you. But Stella, he could do it. He could certainly do it.
Do what, Blanche?
Well, set us in a shop of some kind.
What kind of shop?
Some kind of shop. He could do it with half what his wife throws away at the races.
He's married?
Honey, would I behave if the men weren't married? How do I get Western Union? Operator! Operator, Western Union!
It's the dial phone, honey.
I can't dial it. I'm too...
Just dial O.
Oh?
Yes, O for operator.
Give me a pencil. What a slip of paper. I'll write down first message, I mean. Dear Shep, sister and I in desperate situation. Sister and I in desperate situation. We'll read details later. Would you be interested in?
I beg your pardon.
Would you be interested in? You cannot get anywhere with direct appeals. But Stella...
Don't be so ridiculous, darling.
Stella, I need to make out something. I need to do something. Please. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Where is my purse? I need to check the contents of my purse.
There.
Check the contents of my purse. Here's what's in it. Let me check. 65 cents.
Stanley didn't give me a regular allowance. He likes to pay the bills himself. But this morning he gave me $10 to smooth things over. You stay with 5 and I take the rest.
No, Stella, thank you.
Please, Blanche, I know how help your moral just have a little pocket money on you. Please.
No, Stella, thank you. I'll take to the streets.
Oh, how it happens for you to take it so long to found.
Money just goes. Goes places. Sometime today, I need to get a barometer.
I'll fix your mouth.
Not yet. Not yet. I need to be thinking.
I wish you that you can just leave the things go at least for a while. Please.
Stella, I can't live with him. He's your husband. You can. But how can I stay here after last night beside him just with those curtains between us?
You see him at worst last night.
No, on contrary, I saw him at his best. What such a man can offer is animal force. and he gave a wonderful exhibition of that last night. And the only way to be with such a man is to go to bed with him. And that's your job, not mine.
Please, Blanche. After you have rested a little for a while, you see that everything is going to work out.
Still, I have to think for both of us.
You don't have to
I
worry
have
about
to think of
anything.
both of us to have us both get out of this.
You are taking for granted that I'm anything that I want to get out of.
I take it for granted that you still have sufficient memory of belief to find this place and these poker players impossible to live with.
Then you are taking entirely too much for granted.